So what we're going to do here, if you've watched the last video on this HK1 box, we made it a lot cooler, runs 30 degrees cooler than it was, but this is meant to be a, what is it, 4G, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. But you'll notice there the aerial, we went over this in the last video, so you'll see there, it has got the middle and the outer. They're wired separately there, but then the middle and the outer are both joined together here on the pad. You can see there. So what we're going to do here is put in a proper aerial connection, alright, just to make it even a little bit better. I mean, it is stable like that, it is fine. It does cut out occasionally and you just got to turn the internet off and redo it, but I think what we'll do, I'd say it's because these here are linked together. And I've got them separate there, as long as that hasn't melted through the casing on that second little soldering, which it could possibly well have done. Depends what they've done there. But we're going to take that off for the time being, and I'll check it. Now we may end up putting it back, but I'll be making sure that it's got two separate bits up here in the right spots. But what we're actually going to do is, so here's an old Wi-Fi extender. Okay, so that's buggered. So I've just taken off the aerial piece here. So you can either do that with your soldering iron. I mean, it is easier if you've got a hot gun. Just use the old hot gun. And also put in a bit of flux there, just to help that thing come off. Okay. Alright, so we've got that off. So now what we're going to do is work out where we're going to have to drill a hole. Okay, so if that ends up being right in there, we're going to have a hole out the side here. Or, because of course we can, and it's not important, you don't have to have all these prongs, so it's just that middle one we want, and the outer one. Okay, so we could even put this on an angle like that, and come out the side here on an angle. Or we could come straight out the back, and actually looking at this, we're going to get more thread coming out the back. Might just make the hole a bit rounder, just so this here can screw on properly. So we'll probably make the holes the same size as this, so this can actually screw right through into it and fully on. Okay, so that's now going to be the new aerial sticking out the back. And yes, in this here you're going to have something sticking up the top, but I mean, you don't have to, you could adjust it downwards, so it's not in the way. But I just want to fix this aerial so it's not going to cause any issues in the future. Alright, so just going to get to this. So just put that on there, broken off the spare prongs that weren't needed, just as a support thing, because that doesn't fit the circuit board. Anyway, so we've got the middle one on the middle, outer one on the outer. Okay, now do be careful when you're doing all this that you don't muck up any of the little capacitors on the side if there are any. That one actually has the marks for one, but doesn't actually have one there. And there. Alright. Anyway, so that way we've actually got the old original one still working, but we'll just put our extra one on. Alright, so that's something you can do if you want to improve your aerial signal a wee bit more. And now that way you can put on any type of booster aerial. You can either put this aerial on now so you get a bit more distance. Perfect for like caravan parks, or something where the internet's over at the office, and when you're down at the other end of the caravan park you don't pick it up. So this will just help you to be able to get that extra distance, or you could go that little bit further. And if you look at my other videos on how to make an aerial for Wi-Fi, instead of making Wi-Fi only go 20 meters, 30, 40 meters, whatever, I've got an aerial that will actually make Wi-Fi travel 20 k's. And yes, that also means your hotspot. You can make your hotspot go 20 k's as well if you want. So that's the aerial. You have to look at my other videos to find out about that one. But you could link that aerial into this, and then you're actually going to have a distance of 20 kilometers with no obstructions. With obstructions, you get about 15 kilometers, which is bloody brilliant for a hotspot. Okay, enjoy. Hope it's helped. So now I'm just going to get that drilled in the side of here, drill a hole in the casing, and I'll run my aerial. Should be sweet. All good. Have a good one. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, check out the channel. There's many more other hints and tips in there.